Yo, I got some shit I want to talk about. Yeah, let's just shoot the shit. Yo, before I get started, please leave a like and comment or something. Subscribe if you will. Hit the fucking bell. But what up, motherfuckers? I swear, eventually I'm gonna create an intro for the GTA6 show. But as for right now, I'm just using the regular ass podcast intro. Fuck it. But anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video, it's gonna be a little bit of an odd discussion, I guess. Rockstar's basically done everything but tell us it's not gonna be called GTA 6. That's not to say that it's not gonna be called that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's a kind of interesting discussion, at least, when I've noticed, and I know other people have noticed, that Rockstar has called this the next installment in the GTA series. They've called it the current GTA project. They've called it the unreleased GTA. They've done everything but call it GTA 6. Obviously, that's for, business reasons and marketing reasons. They don't want to just go out and tell everybody that that's what it is. But they've done everything except say that it's not GTA 6. That being said, I think the only other plausible name for the next GTA game, unless the episodic thing has anything to do with it, which I'll go into a little more later, it could be GTA Americas if it is released episodically and you get a new map every time, but I'll talk about that in a few. It could be GTA Americas because it was originally called Project Americas. But if that's not the case, the only other possible title, aside from the obvious GTA 6, would be Vice City 2, right? And I don't know how many people listen to this that came up in, the early 2000s, late 90s, but I think Vice City, for as small as it was, and for the fact that it was just supposed to be an expansion for GTA 3, I think Vice City was one of the best GTAs ever. Story-wise, it was great. The tone was fucking awesome. I loved it. It's up there with me. I think Vice City and San Andreas are tied, but that's besides the point. We could be actually getting Vice City 2. How fucking crazy if after 2 titles that were just numbered, we got another, city-named title. And we've never gotten a GTA Liberty City, now that I think about it. So that would also be interesting later on down the road. But, yeah, GTA 6 could actually be called fucking Vice City 2. I thought that would be kind of neat to discuss and kind of play around with. Or, like I was saying earlier, there were rumors about a year ago that seemed to be pretty legit that to fight, overworking and crunch towards release dates, Rockstar is going to try to release the next GTA in installments, or treat it like a live service almost, where you buy the game, you get a chunk of the story, and then, however many months later, you get another chunk of the story, and then you get another chunk, and so on and so forth. They've never really said how big that would be or how they're going to do that, but I could see it working as like an episode form, like an episodic forms, like where GTA Vice City 2 Episode 1 or GTA 6 Episode 1, and that's fucking 20 hours of story gameplay or something, and do it in 3 episodes, and then you got a 60-hour game at the end. But the way they spread it out, they keep you playing longer, and they don't have to overwork their employees. I think that is probably why they're doing it, and they're probably doing it that way for Take-Two Interactive. It's all a business, so What makes me kind of curious is how it's going to be priced. Are you going to buy part one for $30 or something? And then every part's going to be $30, and then it's going to be a $100 game at the end? Or is it going to be a $70 game for PS5, $60 game for PS4? I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out. Another rumor that was brought up around the same time last year, and then it was confirmed by Rockstar themselves, that there was a GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster in the works. Yeah, they were put on the back burner for the next installment in the GTA series. But that doesn't mean that they're not coming. If we get part one of the next story for GTA next year, and then the GTA 6 series gets finished up in 2024, I would say maybe 2025 or 2026, which seems like it's far away, but, you know, once you're close to your 30s, as I am, 3 years really ain't shit. 2 years really ain't shit. So, yeah, 5 years at the most, if they come still. The cool shit that I've noticed in all the gameplay and from the shit that I've read, if it works the way it seems like it's going to work, people way smarter than me got into, I don't know if it was the source code or they were just reading off the screens, but they figured out that there's pieces of what seemed to be a conversational mechanic, the way Red Dead Redemption 2 worked when you could talk to NPCs. There's for sure going to be like traffic stops now because there's sobriety tests. They found an animation for overdoses. I got to see a glimpse of what looked like almost gang warfare. There was a guy sitting by a dumpster, and another guy walked around the corner of the building that the dumpster was against and just opened fire on the motherfucker. He said, "No, that ain't it," and he just lit him the fuck up. It was the craziest shit ever. So you can expect wild world events like that to happen. The way Red Dead was tried to feel more organic, the way you stumbled into shit, it would just kind of push you in the right direction, especially if you turn the map off like I like to. I feel like GTA 6 is going to have that sort of tone. Definitely not that sort of pacing, because it's a fast, it's a fast, loud, abrasive game. So it's not going to be the slow, methodical pace of Red Dead Redemption. So I don't think we have that to worry about. What does still worry me, though, is the quality of the story overall. I know last time I talked about one of the Hauser brothers retiring. I still haven't learned his name, by the way. I know it's either Sam or Dan, but I don't know which one retired. Whichever one was the one that retired, from what I've heard at least, was the guy who wrote all the stories. He was like the writer, and he was like the soul of what made GTA. He's wrote every story from, I'm pretty sure it was GTA 3 was his first attempt at writing, and then obviously it branched from there. Either way, it makes me nervous. If it doesn't have the correct tone, because I'm so tired of woke bullshit. I'm not gonna go into it, but I really, really, really hate that shit invading video games for clout. But anyway, that's the negative shit. I would say my worry for that stuff has dropped 20% since I watched all the leaked footage. There's still some worry, but from what I've heard with the NPCs going back and forth and stuff like that, and then from what I heard dialogue-wise between the characters, I don't think I actually have to worry about that. But there's always the possibility that they try to fucking score some extra brownie points, even though they're rich enough to not need to, and people are going to play their games either way. I think having a female protagonist is enough. Like, we get it. That's the woke move. It's also kind of a cool change up. I'm down for it. Don't do any more than that. Make it GTA, but you're also playing as a chick. That's all it needs, you know? But as far as possibilities for the game go, they're fucking endless. Especially with like the rumors that have been circulating over the past couple years, with it originally being called Project Americas. It could be, you know, a North America and South America adventure, you know. Episode 1 could be in Vice City, and that could be the only thing we've seen so far. And then as soon as they finish Vice City, they're working on fucking somewhere in South America, like Brazil, and then you come back and it's in Liberty City. Like, there's so much that they could do. Especially working on that episodic schedule. If they do, you know, a few small but dense maps that are, you know, kind of rich in culture and have their own vibe, I really think that they could pull it off. But if not, and we only get one map and it's decent in size but super dense, I'm completely happy with that as well. But that's pretty much all I got today. I was just kind of shooting the shit with you, bullshitting about the game, you know, hearsay, he said, she said shit. Some of it's 100% legit, though. You can go watch all the clips from the leaks. I'm sure they're still up on YouTube. I actually know there's a couple still up on YouTube that I've seen. But, yeah, I'm going to try to do at least one of these a week. Might do a stoner cast soon with a new guest. But until then, stay safe, stay dope, take care of each other. I'm out.